There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Don't cry much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. I still cry much, came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Take me friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back, say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now, we all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Don't cry much if you really wanna stop.
Hi, good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch, and we are back top of the evening to you. Well, ladies and gentlemen, all those who are locked on all over the world, especially good evening to you. Well, let me tell you what's happening. First thing first, murder-suicide in Nelson Street, double suicide. Double suicide? Ladies and gentlemen, what exactly is happening in this country? Double suicide in Nelson Street, Nelson Road, Freeport. Put up the picture, open up the lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Oh, good. What exactly went? What's his name? Andarian Howe. Live at an apartment building on Nelson Street. This is breaking Nelson Road, Freeport. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. What exactly went on? 6714062. This is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch. What exactly is going on in this country? Woo! I have just dispatched a camera crew to the location, and I'm going to bring you more. Open up the line 6714062. Come back to me. So that is breaking news. Before we go further, Pink Socks. You know, last night, ladies and gentlemen, 8th Street, 5 Rivers, AROUCA, a woman, after having sex with her husband, had him lying down, they both naked, take gasoline, throw it all over the room. It is a flame, they said it was gasoline. And then he sustained some burns. She ended up perishing in the fire. I have about 10 minutes of this. In fact, I have about 20 minutes. But this is what went on. This is breaking news. And let me tell you something. This took place today. Right now, we have a situation in Nelson Street, Freeport, where, in fact, 2 people committed suicide. We don't, now they say it's not murder-suicide, you're hearing? Double suicide. But it's unconfirmed, but 2 people is dead in Nelson Street, Freeport. Those of you who are in Nelson Street right now, send me some photos on my 294-4081. That's 294-4081. What exactly is going on in this country? Tell me, the devil is roaming. Wow. Reports are that one man hung himself, yeah. This man, Andarian House, 6714062. Check those lines, 6714062. Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. This just took place. Hi, caller. Good evening. Double suicide in Nelson Street. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Ian.
Yeah, go ahead.
Good evening, Ian.
What going on?
Everything going on good in Diego, man.
Hi, Diego Martin. What's going on? But you've seen what's going on. Double suicide in Central Trinidad a couple minutes ago. Ladies and gentlemen, come back to me. People are stressed and frustrated. What can really cause you to take your life? Ladies and gentlemen, and remember last night, ANIKA, La Rosa, And her husband name is, well, they know him as Barney or Bunny. Wow. This is what happened. She dosed herself with gasoline. This is what the husband said while he was being taken into the ambulance. And apparently after they had sex, he naked, she's naked. Bam. Light up everything. She died. He's fighting for his life. Let's go straight to the 8th Avenue. Go ahead. A flammable liquid setting herself on fire along with the husband. The husband was just rushed to the hospital. Fire partially destroyed the home. As you can see, the fire service is right here. But this is breaking news again in the AROUCA area. Hi, good night. How do you describe this? Good night, sir. Tragic, huh? What you saw when you came on the scene. But what you heard so far from neighbors and whatnot.
Tragic.
That they were arguing before and whatnot.
Yeah, please, sir.
Yeah.
I don't want to say much about it.
Yeah. But thanks again, sir.
Yeah,
thanks. Well, and the resident here has just described this entire incident as tragic. I mean, what have you to say about this? Good night. Good night.
I do not.
Uh-huh.
I know I don't know what went on.
Do you know the couple?
No, I was earlier in Alabama, but I didn't.
But do you know them?
Yeah, I'm personal neighbor.
What's your name?
My wife
Walcott. And his wife, what's the wife's name? You know her as a nickname?
I know come back home. Come out to this side.
That they were ever in any argument or anything?
No, well, a little thing.
But they have children?
Well, I don't know what really went
But what
on.
kind of neighbor you is?
Mr. Allen, can I have a copy of that tape?
This is madness. We don't take that.
We don't stop from splashing. We are doing this again.
Watch, open up your lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. 6714062. Ladies and gentlemen, all those of you who are locked on, special good evening to you. What you are seeing here, this is where the woman dosed herself with gasoline and her husband survived. She perished in the fire. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. I'm just showing you there. Go ahead.
I come home from work. I hear and his wife crawling in the back of the house. When I look, I smell and when I look, I see lights and a fire running out. If I don't know all the things set up.
All right, so we're going to take a fast break. When we come back, we will continue with your cause. Again, ladies and gentlemen, I'm just showing you the video where the woman, this is exclusive footage. We were down there, 8th Street, 5 Rivers, AROUCA last night. Let's take a fast break and we'll come back.
Final. It's the final extension of Farm India Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford Gas Station, Chaguanas. Now definitely closing on August 1st. The biggest closing down sale of the year. Everything selling up to 80% off. Get additional discount as you spin to win. Just a few days left. Furniture, garments, footwear, handicrafts and many more. Enjoy the biggest Indian food court, Tandoori King, Dosa Diner, Nano School Fee, Papu's Gyro and many more. Farm India Expo. Now definitely closing on Monday, August 1st.
If you are looking for something special at the supermarket, well, you don't have to worry. Check out Super Quality's Supermarket, where there's always something special in your trolley. 3 massive branches: number 47 Tissue Drive, Trinity, number 98 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, and Couva Main Road next to Republic Bank.
Matai Imports Limited, one of the largest wholesaler and retailer for all 4x4 SUV and car accessories. Come check us out for our new arrivals on body kit, etc. Located at 3 Hassan Ali Trace Lower Barkport. Contact 289-4901, 360-8773 or 484-7467.
The rainy season is here, so be weather smart and change your tires to handle the nation's wet roads. After all, you don't want to be the one to cause any accidents, do you? So why not check out Racetrack Wheels right now? We have the latest rims in all sizes, all at drastically low prices. So be weather smart this season and change your tires right now at Racetrack Wheels. 2 massive locations, 330 Eastern Main Road, AROUCA, and 82 Bucco Road in Tobago. Or call 642-1539 or 631-1044. Be weather smart.
Bakery Treats is known for its great baked products and service with a smile. We offer a variety of breads, cakes, and pastries. We use no preservatives or added chemicals for maintaining a healthy lifestyle. So visit us today. Put Bakery Treats on top of your shopping list.
It's finally here, what you have been waiting for. Titasa brings round 2 of the Caribbean Motor Racing Championship. Come see the top cars, the best from Guyana, Jamaica, Barbados, and camps out of the USA. Battle against the defending champion TNT Soca Racers. It's an event you don't want to miss. There will be non-stop action, non-stop circuit racing. Events include circuit cars, go-karts, motorbike, time attack, and drift exhibition by TNT Top Drifters. Come see TNT's top drifters light up the track unlike anything you've ever seen. Who will break the lap record? It's all happening on July 30th at the Franklin Boudram Wallerfield International Raceway. So don't miss this event. Just be there to support your local champion racers. For all your air conditioning needs, call Neil Cool at 748-4122. We do sales, installation, service and repair. We carry brands like Lennox, Daikin, Comfy, Amana and Delta air conditioners. Get Lennox 12,000 BTU 2600, 18,000 BTU 3700, Comfy 12,000 BTU 2300, 18,000 BTU 3400. Service prices for 12 and 18,200. 24K $300. So call us today, 748-4122. Neil Cool Air Conditioning Services, quality brands, professional service.
Double Palm Guest House. You can now visit our newest location. Enter unnoticed with that special someone. Open 24 hours every day. Located at Rambaju Trace, Arangwes.
This is a paid political announcement. We salute and congratulate the leader of the People's National Movement, the Honorable Prime Minister, Dr. Keith Rowley, and his cabinet for the vision and leadership they have demonstrated in managing the affairs of Trinidad and Tobago. From Nazim Bashk of AV Drilling, this was a paid political announcement.
Gentlemen, those of you who have just joined us, there is a double suicide again, just to let you know, double suicide in Nelson Street, Freeport. This young man just died. If you have any information, I'm checking my WhatsApp here, any information, get in contact with me. Someone just wanted to know, Mr. Ramjas, how many murders so far? How many murders so far? Check it out really fast. Also, ladies and gentlemen, also, Fiery Love, just imagine, 269, that is sounding too good, but 269, 269 people, 269, 200, Mr. Ramjas, you're like a mother to me, 269, please, Mr. Ramjas. Ladies and gentlemen, also Fiery Love, I tell you this thing called love, and the power of, you know what, not everybody can handle the love. Love is a funny thing. Love could, you know, this thing called love, worse than any drug, you know, worse than any substance, you know. It could really trip you, you know. Yeah, it's a rest. I mean, love is not for everybody, you know. That's why some people drown themselves in work and go to school and just go to work every day and don't study nobody, you know, because this thing called love, not everybody can handle this. What could drive a woman or drive a man? We don't know what happened. They both had sex at their home and after. This is what he said. This is what he said, that after she dozed, she threw gas, she started to feel heat and whatnot, and that's it. Wait, boy. Go ahead with the video. Open up the lines. Let me hear from you all. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch.
Hello, good evening.
Yeah, go ahead.
Yeah. Well, I want to know, love, like people like they're going mad these days.
They're going mad, boy, fiery love.
Because let me tell you something. A lot of people going through that same thing, problems. They get married today and they're breaking up tomorrow.
Oh. Crop it and send it. Hold it. Do it. Take it out and do it. Hi, go ahead. Next caller. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. We just had a cross connection here in studio. Hi, good evening. Go ahead. This thing called love. You know, Mr. Ramjas, stick out that status one time and post it. Crop it and post it one time. Forget if it's DJ. Who on DJ what? Go ahead. Ladies and gentlemen, hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. This is an argument where a wife soaked herself with gasoline and her husband survived after an argument. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead.
Hi, good evening, Mr. Allen.
What going on in Trinidad, girl?
Well, I heard you said what's going on. Let me tell you what's happening, Mr. Allen. People are distracted. People are distracted by abundance over want, and people are fearful to go to the Lord. We need to go to the Lord. People in Trinidad and Tobago, parents, you have a problem. There are churches, mosques, temples everywhere.
Good. You're saying that from a pause raised.
Go to get help and help your children. Help them from now by teaching them the right things. Bring them up in the admonition of the Lord. People want to walk in the flesh and not the spirit.
Amen.
All right, so people, please, this is a plead. You have so many mosques, temples, and churches everywhere. Find.
Wow. Go ahead, audio. Socks audio. Let it play. I want to hear what this guy has to say.
This is the second time my husband and young boy. Nobody going to help me, no.
I just came outside and I saw the whole house on fire.
Oh my God, I know come on.
It's real sad.
Yeah, real sad.
Oh my God, I know come on.
Happening to those people.
How is the second time?
Every neighbor.
This is the second time their house been known back there.
Serious?
Yes, serious.
But not under the circumstances.
No.
But I mean, argument, I heard that the woman lit herself or something.
That's why I heard too.
Yeah, and then she tried to hit the husband also, but he sustained major burns and whatnot and was rushed to the hospital.
Yes, correct.
That's real unfortunate, boy. I mean, right next door by you, boy?
Right next door. I came outside to see if I could have helped them, but
you heard screams?
I was
inside the house?
Yeah.
No.
I heard they were screaming.
Oh my God. Screaming in the yard. But I prefer inside the house.
No.
Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. Now I'm just showing you where they was taking the husband, where they took the husband. Look, they're taking his husband into the ambulance here. Open up the line. This is the husband. He's still alive. He sustained major burns. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Remove the CG bar for a second. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Here they're taking the husband. Look at this. Oh, remove the CG bar, please. Go ahead. They have the husband. Look at this. All right, so go again. Open up the lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. This is exclusive Crime Watch footage on where the woman is alleged committed suicide. Well, she killed himself and made an attempt to. Hi, good evening. Of the area. This is a connection with a woman. In fact, it is alleged dosed herself with a flammable liquid, setting herself on fire, almost spread it to the husband, and the husband is critical. He was rushed to the hospital. She perished in the fire. This is 8th Street in AROUCA. The rain is falling and the fire services, they were able to contain the blaze, but nevertheless the woman perished in the fire. This is so sad. We just, we spoke with a couple of the neighbors around, but I mean, they know them as a very quiet couple, but it's very unfortunate. Neighbors who declined to go on camera indicated to us that they did hear screams and just seen smoke emanating from the house And upon realizing, and after realizing that the whole place was just in flames. Again, this is Ian Allen in 8th Street, AROUCA, letting you all know exactly what's going on. Yeah, you?
It's
you are the husband, but you are the husband from
before.
Previously.
Right? And I have 2 kids with her.
With her. What is her full name?
ANIKA La Rosa.
ANIKA?
La Rosa was her name before. ANIKA Howard.
Howard, and she got married, and her name was changed.
Yeah,
how long you all lived together?
We lived for 7 years.
When was the last time you spoke to your ex-wife?
I spoke to her about 2 weeks ago.
What was her mood like?
The mood was like they was having problems, and she was
how
trying
long
to...
she left you?
That's about 10 years.
About 10 years ago?
10, 11,
so
11 years
on,
exact.
But nevertheless,
we remain friends, right,
how
we remain
old
friends.
the children?
Well, there's one of my son, Emmanuel.
Yeah. No, that's okay, that's okay.
Right? Yeah, no, but that is one of my son, right, with her. And I don't think that she is a person.
But the neighbors indicated to us that
neighbors really like she, the neighbors could be lying to me. My mother,
no, neighbors indicated to us that on numerous times they heard arguments and shout and scream coming from the house.
But I still feel that she's a person. She would not
commit suicide.
She wouldn't do it herself. Like she will attack the person. That is my belief. Because me and she live together. On 3 occasions we meet, like Timothy Howard.
And you all were married for how long?
We was married. We lived together for 3 years and we married for 4 years. So
and
it's 7 years.
You all broke it off?
Well, right now my head real hot, so I won't be able to indicate the thing. So it's like say about 11 years exact.
Where she worked?
Well, she was working little McDonald's, little different places.
Where she last worked, her last place of employment?
I think it was the Subway, the sandwich Subway.
Subway, what branch?
That was in Port of Spain. They live in Port of Spain.
Yeah. But what did they do down here?
They came down here because it's by his mother and them.
Oh, so he came down by his mother's house?
Yeah.
But then neighbors tell us, how long they been living by the mother's house?
No, well, they don't live here. They just come down on occasion and spend a little time. You know, but on the last time that we meet, I told both of them, I said, oh, you have all the thing. I was telling him that me and her part off properly. And we did not know. I said, so if all they have all their bacchanal and all they can make together, all their part of, she have 3 children with her, and all of them young, all of them younger than my kids. And right now, I left wondering now how to...
Even though you all broke off 10 years, I guess when you see the children, that's your children's mother, no matter what. So you are saying that this woman is not capable of anything like this?
No. And
well, if I need to retract my statement, but initially when we came in, so now I can say it is alleged because when we came in, people said that she does herself, but now you're saying that she's not capable of doing anything that, and you would like a full investigation.
Because I would like that because honestly, she's a person. On 3 occasions we had a little altercation and thing, words passed and thing, right? But I walk away fast before it reached anything. She's a person who will attack.
The heat can blow the car. Anybody have the key for the car to remove it, please? No. Yeah, but you have to shoot them at the body car because that's the one and the key is a different thing. So you can even them to say they will catch a fire. This ambulance and all car come here.
Fire officials, they are outside seeing what information they can gather. They're still waiting for the removal of the body. As you can see to the back of me here, you have the officials from Armstrong, the undertakers. They are all here. All right. And as you can see, officials from Armstrong, the undertakers, they are here. They already have neighbors across here watching to see exactly what is going on, you know. Already have neighbors watching to see exactly what's happening and, you know, just looking on. So ladies and gentlemen, again, this is in 8th Street. This is in 8th Street, AROUCA.
It's your journey, our passion at Brandtech. Visit us today at number 10 Londonville Main Road, Montrose, Chaguanas, or contact us at 672-8575. Now open on Saturdays.
Z India Expo Fashion from the Stars. Now open at Extra Foods Plaza Chaguanas next to KFC. New goods just arrived from India. All-inclusive Indian outfit for all occasions. A wide assortment of bridal Indian wear, kurtas, kids Indian wear, jewelry, shoes for everyone, puja items, home decor and lots more. Come check us out today at Z India Expo, the big white tent at Extra Plaza Chaguanas next to KFC. Opening from 10:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily.
Millions of men and women experience hair loss. Are you one of them? Hair Loss Solution Clinic, 127 Munro Road, Cunupia, has revolutionized advanced laser hair therapy for all ethnic backgrounds, treating all types of hair loss and scalp diseases. Hair Loss Solution Clinic is now with over 175 locations in 30 countries. Clinically tested and FDA approved. Visit them at hlsctt.com. Hair Loss Solution Clinic at 127 Munro Road, Cunupia. For more information, call 223-1956.
Malko Construction Services Limited is one of the largest constructions company in Trinidad and Tobago. We have been in operation since 1998, serving both the public and private sectors with the largest fleet of modern equipment to undertake projects of any capacity. Our services include civil engineering work, road paving and repairs, land development and infrastructure work, rental of heavy and small equipment, transportation services and lots more. Call 651-0074 or 651-0080.
Everybody's talking about Extra Food. Shop smarter and save big specials like turkey wings and drumsticks, $9.99 per pound. Gala apples, 10 for $19.99. Swiss macaroni 800 gram large pack, $8.99. Classic cola cans, $49.99 per case. Milo 400 gram pack, $27.99. And Old Orchard cranberry juice, $21.99. Extra Foods, Chaguanas Main Road, Grand Bazaar, Arima, and now open at Endeavour Highway, Chaguanas. Extra Foods, always something extra for you.
Looking for that great dining experience? Then check out Wingwa Chinese Restaurant. Great ambience, delicious Chinese dishes, dessert, alcohol and non-alcoholic beverages. Whether it's takeaway, day or night, dining, we cater for all occasions with secure parking. We also cater for birthdays, parties, meetings, weddings, anniversaries and lots more. Visit us today, Eastern Main Road, Champlain, Mount Hope. Visit us today for that great dining experience.
Elegant Draperies is now located at 29 Todd Street, San Fernando. Here you will find better quality drapery curtains and upholstery fabrics, curtain rods and accessories, exclusive ready-made panels, beautiful sheet sets and comforters. Call us at 657-5287 or check us out today.
Matai Imports Limited, one of the largest wholesaler and retailer for all 4x4 SUV and car accessories. Come check us out for our new arrivals on body kit, etc. Located at 3 Hassan Ali Trace, Lower Barkport. Contact 289-4901, 360-8773 or 484-7467.
Final. It's the final extension of Farm India Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford Gas Station, Chaguanas. Now definitely closing on August 1st. The biggest closing down sale of the year. Everything selling up to 80% off. Get additional discount as you spin to win. Just a few days left. Furniture, garments, footwear, handicrafts and many more. Enjoy the biggest Indian food court, Tandoori King, Dosa Diner, Nanu Skulfi, Papu's Gyro and many more. Farm India Expo now definitely closing on Monday, August 1st.
You remember his maximum slimmer? Ladies and gentlemen, before the guy committed suicide, this guy committed suicide this afternoon. Remember two people died at Nelson Street, Freeport. This was his post, eh? Go ahead, Could you enlarge this so I can see it properly? Come down a little bit. Come down, come down, come down. People have been wondering. I've been wondering what's going on with me because of my recent post. I know I went about things I went about things in a childish manner, and I was in desperate state of mind. You see, I was living my life wrong and didn't care about anyone's feelings. I was a selfish person, but the older I get, the wiser I have become. And now I have changed. I guess I am paying for all the wrong I have done. I hurt a lot of people in my life and my friends. I would like to publicly apologize to my mother. I'm sorry for everything disrespecting and hurting you. I would like to apologize to my friends, and most of all, I would like to apologize to Sarah Karim for putting her through all of this, for hurting her the worst anyone can. I realized late how much she means to me, how much I love her. I would like everyone to know, on Facebook, to know she is not a bad person. She's a very soft, kind, and sweet. These past few days, it was my fault. I am sorry. Apparently, this was a suicide note. Am I right? It was his last post before he committed suicide. Last post. Open up your lines. Hi, good evening. This is the guy. What exactly is going on in this country? And imagine you have one woman set herself on fire, 5 Rivers, AROUCA, and then this gentleman here committed suicide. Now this was taken from a public domain here. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Hi, good evening. You're live on... Hi, good evening. Okay, go ahead. Open up your lines. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Hello, caller. Just imagine, read this. This is what's going on. This is what he posted just before the last post he had. So maybe he was sending a message. Maybe he was saying he's sorry. Wow, those people who are frustrated out there, please go to a church, go to a mosque, go to a temple. You understand, Mr. Ramjas? Go to church. If you're a Hindu, be the best Hindu. If you're a Christian, be the best Christian. If you're a Muslim, be the best Muslim. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Yes, caller, go ahead.
Good day.
Yeah, good day. How do you just... Yeah, go ahead. Take the audio down on your set, please. Next caller, come on, Mr. Ramjas. Next caller, 6714-062. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Pink Socks, what you can do by the time for me, get the entire video concerning David, the young boy that was knocked down. Today was the funeral. Hi, good evening, 6714-062. All those of you who are up the islands, who are looking at me live, hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Take the audio down on your set, Mr. Ram. Just tell them that. Hi, good evening. You don't tell them. Go ahead.
Good evening.
Yes, go ahead.
This is madness. Go on selling, hanging themselves for nothing. There are problems.
And the person left a note. It's really unfortunate. Yeah? Come back to me. Also, ladies and gentlemen, before we go further, you remember the young fella who, and I sent you a picture of the suspect. And, yeah. No, the suspect, no, hold on. The suspect with respect to the guy who was knocked down. Yeah. No. Hold a second. The suspect that was knocked down at the bar. Forget the pictures I just sent to you all. Right? Today was the funeral for the young man. Go ahead. Go ahead.
goes on in Psalm 55. Cast your burden on the Lord and he will sustain you.
Oh my God, when I lost some wonder.
Much. Go ahead. Now, ladies and gentlemen, those of you who don't understand what went on, this is the young boy who died after he made an attempt to help a woman who was being beaten by a gentleman at a bar. Eventually, he was knocked. The other altercation today was the funeral. Go ahead and put up the photo for me, please. The video. There was a video. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Go ahead. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. I have a photo of the suspect. Apparently. Photo of the suspect I just sent. Right, so ladies and gentlemen, that's a photo that we just sent. Also, a man has been charged for the murder of Kellyanne. A 36-year-old man, Wesley Taylor, was yesterday, Tuesday the 18th of July, was charged with the murder of Kellyanne Clark. The body of Kellyanne was found. So just to let you know, I'm sure you can remember when we went down there, this is the gentleman who was charged for the murder, of Kellyanne. Just show you the little video, in fact, the area where her body was found, really fast. Go ahead. Go ahead, right? Go ahead. Either twist the Stevie, twist the Stevie. The area, just the area exactly where Kellyanne's body was found. In fact, I'm just going to show you a photo, the photo of her. So one man has been charged. One man has been, in fact, the individual has been charged. Hats off to the police. And that is why I tell you, come back to me. Wesley Taylor, that is why I tell you, when we don't highlight these things, sometimes you realize, no, we have them at their heels, yeah? Now we have them on their heels because they realize that it's not a matter, it's not a high-profile person. But you realize the things we highlight, they don't stick anymore. Because she is no different. Kellyanne is no different. Not because she lives in Point 14 and maybe she went off on a substance. No fault of hers. But she's no different than the person who's a Sawati up in town. You understand? So all days for that done. Also, ladies and gentlemen, this is in fact, ladies and gentlemen, a 70-year-old Ulrich James lost his home yesterday, Tuesday the 18th of July, after experiencing heavy downpour. The small wooden structure was built in the property, and I was supposed to visit them. Now, there's a lot of landslide after yesterday rain, so I'm paying special attention to what's going on. Also, just to let you know, with respect to RMA, where two guys have been charged so far, the $1 million racket. Now, go ahead. If you could just show the video really, really fast. Get those people inside here. Hurry up. I want him to come inside and tell me what exactly went on. Come inside really fast. We need to see the guys, the boys. Oh, how are you? Oh, my God. Oh, this is you're the cancer patient. Sorry. What exactly went on? Now, the guy said he doesn't have no money for you. But remember when I spoke to him, he confirmed that he acknowledged that he had the money for you.
Yes.
He came here and he said he has absolutely no money for you all again.
Well, he didn't pay any money, and my husband called him over the weekend, and my husband asked him what it is going on, if he's paying the money or what happened.
Hold a second. Are you hearing me? No, forget that. Go ahead.
And my husband asked them if they are paying the money or what it is going on, because they're waiting on the money to go and do the surgery. So he said yes, they're working on it, the accountant working on it, but it's going to take them like 2 weeks because the accountant is busy to do the paperwork and stuff. So my husband turned and asked him, Vijay, are you serious or are you kidding? He turned and told my husband he's serious.
Are we experiencing some technical difficulties, Socks? Just a second. Right, go ahead. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Right, so tell me. Go ahead. You just go over. So this is the woman, ladies and gentlemen, who came on television and said that her husband did pastries and whatnot.
Mostly bread.
Pardon me?
Mostly bread.
Mostly bread and whatnot for Pamela's Cafe in Montrose. That's right next to the New Testament Church. And what happened is that she has been diagnosed with colon cancer. Am I right? And it's about 2 or 3 weeks now, almost 3 to 4 weeks now, and she needs her money to go and do her surgery. Lo and behold, when I did speak with the man, he said that he acknowledged having the money now. Now he's saying he has no money for you. This is the individual here. Go ahead.
Yes, that's them.
All right? Come back to me. Go ahead. So tell me, so what do you plan to do now? Now the man says he has no money for you.
I don't know, Mr. I.A.N. I don't know what to do next because they have the money for us, and this is not no lie.
So you all had books and whatnot?
Yep. We have the books that when my husband dropped the goods, he used to write down what he take there. Every day he write down the amount, what he dropped, butter, bake, whole wheat.
But you know the man said that he did have the money for you and he acknowledged that, you know.
When I was here on the 28th of last month,
and he also
said he have the money.
He also said he would take a loan to pay you back. And now he's saying he has no money for you.
That's right.
Wow. Unbelievable.
Mr. A.N. I have one child, right?
So what are you going to do? Let's go back to you have been diagnosed with cancer. I mean, you can't stick with this?
No, I've been to the doctor yesterday. And then I'll get to understand the doctor is telling me that growth is there 2 years now for the size of it.
But it's spreading.
It's 28.3 centimeters. So he said for that size, it has to be there for like about 2 years. And it's only 1 month now I get to know of it.
So wait, when you went back to Pamela's Cafe, he's not going to pay no money again? He's not going to do anything?
I don't know because my husband called him. He said they're working on it. Yesterday evening after your program, his wife called my husband. My husband at the bakery working, and she called him there, and she was all crying and telling him they never made that call. They don't know who did that. They have no idea about it.
What call is that?
They never said they don't have the money for us.
He was here at the studio and he did say that.
And his wife called my husband last night and saying that they never said that.
Because I had my staff interview him and they met with him. And they contacted me because I wasn't here. I was in a meeting. And I told them to let him go home and, I'll call him. But I didn't call him.
Mr. A.N.
So you're going to cope, but you have to get your money.
I have to get my money because Pamela's and Vijay.
Let me do something. I'll take a break. But I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll deal with this matter personally. Let me leave it
I'd
right
like to say one thing, Mr. A.N. Pamela and Vijay could have arranged $500,000 in 2 to 3 days' time to save their son from going to prison.
I don't want to talk about that. We don't want to go there.
I have one daughter to live for. My daughter don't have a brother. She don't have a sister. Why they can't pay this money?
Wow.
This is really unfair.
Anyway. I don't know what to say again.
You know, if it was ignorant people and other people, what they would have done, they wouldn't have sit with this so quietly.
Wow. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a fast break when we come back, but rest assured, this matter is not ended tonight. Rest assured, let's leave it like that. Thank you.
Looking for that great dining experience? Then check out Wing-Wa Chinese Restaurant. Great ambience, delicious Chinese dishes, dessert, alcohol and non-alcoholic beverages. Whether it's takeaway, day or night, dining, we cater for all occasions with secure parking.
For all your air conditioning needs, call Neil Cool at 748-4122. We do sales, installation, service and repair. We carry brands like Lennox, Daikin, Comfy, Amana and Delta air conditioners. Get Lennox 12,000 BTU 2600, 18,000 BTU 3700, Comfy 12,000 BTU 2300, 18,000 BTU 3400. Service prices for 12 and 18,200. 24K $300. So call us today 748-4122. Neil Cool Air Conditioning Services, quality brands, professional service.
It's your journey, our passion at Brantec. Visit us today at number 10 Londonville Main Road, Montrose, Chaguanas, or contact us at 672-8575. Now open on Saturdays.
Elegant Draperies is now located at 29 Todd Street, San Fernando. Here you will find better quality drapery curtains and upholstery fabrics, curtain rods and accessories, exclusive ready-made panels, beautiful sheet sets and comforters. Call us at 657-5287 or check us out today.
It's finally here, what you have been waiting for. T-Tassa brings round 2 of the Peruvian Motor Racing Championship. Come see the top cars, the best from Guyana, Jamaica, Barbados and camps out of the USA. Battle against the defending champion TNT Soca Racers. It's an event you don't want to miss. There will be non-stop action, non-stop circuit racing. Events include circuit cars, go-karts, motorbike, time attack and drift exhibition by TNT Top Drifters. Come see TNT's top drifters light up the track unlike anything you've ever seen. Who will break the lap record? It's all happening on July 30th at the Franklin Boudram Wallerfield International Raceway. So don't miss this event. Just be there to support your local champion racers.
Z India Expo Fashion from the Stars. Now open at Extra Foods Plaza Chaguanas next to KFC. New goods just arrived from India. All-inclusive Indian outfit for all occasions. A wide assortment of bridal Indian wear, curtains, kids Indian wear, jewelry, shoes for everyone, puja items, home decor and lots more. Come check us out today at Z India Expo, the big white tent at Extra Plaza Chaguanas next to KFC. Opening from 10:30 a.m. to 9 p.m. daily.
Ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, hold this mic. Let me tell you what went on. Now, this happened around 10 a.m. on Friday. Now, these guys and them, come around. In fact, there was a boat accident right in the Carney Swamp involving the Blue River, not involving the areas the Blue River. What exactly happened? Now, the Ministry of Forestry, they are trying to cover it up. Yeah. Listen what happened. But just to let them, I know about it. Go ahead.
There are me and 3 other friends driving.
Relax. You go ahead.
Yeah. Then wait till the sea. We're going to catch crabs. Our boat speed out from a small...
Who was on the boat?
It had me and 3 other friends.
No, but the boat that's
forest rangers. It had
forest rangers were on the boat.
Yes.
No, they wouldn't board any vessel like that. Yes. Just remember that. Yeah, they wouldn't be on any vessel like that. That vessel had to be registered with forestry and whatnot. So they had forest rangers on the boat. It crashed into these people boat here. And ladies and gentlemen, These people are being denied justice. So if you could just come in a little bit here. Just come in, just give me a zoom up, please, because I want to show this guy eye really fast. Go ahead.
Yes, before we fly out the boat, they never help us. Other boat we're passing by.
What is the ministry saying? Look at this young man eye. Look at this eye. The ministry is trying to cover it up. Look at this. Wow.
They're talking like we wrong. Anywhere I go to make a little complaint, they're talking like if we wrong. It was not probably the area where we was in. That place to go and catch crab and fish and so. And is there any way we go there that's covering it up?
Wow.
The driver of the boat was sitting on in the boat. He wasn't even driving. It had somebody learning to drive in the boat.
Wow.
They have crabs in the boat where they're not supposed to be catching crab. They have crabs in the boat. That's why they didn't want to take we out.
So I'm hearing that somebody rangers just steal crab and whatnot?
Yes. They just go and take people crab and crab running. They just be doing that right through.
But what is the ministry saying about this? Look at your face. What is the ministry saying about this?
The people in high authority know about it, but they just get crab to eat.
Wow.
And years after years, it keep on going.
Go ahead. Let me see the picture. Go ahead. Open up the lines. Open up the lines really fast. Go ahead. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. Really fast. Come on. I'm trying to get a photo of a dog that has gone missing, huh? Yeah. I think that I need to highlight this also. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead.
Ian Allen, let me tell you something, right? You see, poor people in this country doesn't get justice. If it wasn't for you and you for the people, we would never get justice out here.
Yeah, boy. And the ministry is lying. But we're gonna call the minister tomorrow and let them because who's gonna pay you for your boat and your engine and whatever, everything that you have lost. And you see what happened? They want their little boat. Forest rangers on another boat crash into them, and now nobody wants to compensate these people, not even pay their injury, pay their medical and whatnot. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead.
Good night, Mr.
Good night.
Okay, you see that guy in the blue jersey? He's a very hard-working guy. I want you to run car for a living. I want justice for them because they work hard.
Go ahead. You will get justice, ladies and gentlemen. Just remember, I'm going to take up the case tomorrow. Who's the person in forestry you're dealing with? Let me get down to business.
Name Barry Mahabir.
In Forestry Division?
Yes.
Where's Forestry Division office?
That's in Maraval.
In Maraval?
Yeah.
Okay.
I went to St. Joseph, they sent me from St. Joseph to Maraval.
So you realize everybody's covering it up. But what is Barry? What's his name?
Barry Mahabir.
Mahabir. What is he saying about it?
Is he talking like if we wrong?
How are they wrong?
He talking like if we bongs them and the forest ranger in the hospital. That's how he talking to us.
The forest ranger, everybody okay?
Nothing wrong to them. Them boat pass over our boat.
Wow. Just imagine that. Yeah, just imagine that. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to take a fast break, but this is really, this place, people of, it's like, the small man, they don't have a voice. And nobody wants to listen. These are people, they are small. And, the ministry will try to cover it up, but I'll give all you a stink run. Let's take a break.
Looking for that great dining experience? Then check out Winghua Chinese Restaurant. Great ambience, delicious Chinese dishes, desserts, alcohol and non-alcoholic beverages. Whether it's takeaway, day or night dining, we cater for all occasions with secured parking. We also cater for birthdays, parties, meetings, weddings, anniversaries and many more events. Visit us at Lot 2 and 3 Eastern Main Road, Champlain, Mount Hope, or call 662-2194 or 221-5799.
Final. It's the final extension of Farm India Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford Gas Station, Chaguanas. Now definitely closing on August 1st. The biggest closing down sale of the year. Everything selling up to 80% off. Get additional discount as you spin to win. Just a few days left. Furniture, garments, footwear, handicrafts and many more. Enjoy the biggest Indian food court, Tandoori King, Dosa Diner, Nanu School Fee, Papu's Gyro and many more. Farm India Expo. Now definitely closing on Monday, August 1st.
Racetrack Wheels carries all sizes of tires. We have the latest rims in all sizes, all at drastically low prices. They are the sole distributors for Salin and Achilles tires, the #1 tire for comfort and performance. We also do blank wheels that could be drilled to your vehicle specification. It's all about new technology and keeping ahead of the game. At Racetrack Wheels, 2 massive locations, 330 Eastern Main Road, AROUCA, and 82 Bucco Road in Tobago. Or call 642-1539 or 631-1044.
Come in to RMA Hardware today for all your building supplies. From start to finish, we have CNC purlins, I-beams, all sizes, BRC, galvanized of all lengths, plain and painted. Also, check out our newest location at 35A Eastern Main Road, AROUCA, opposite KFC, only at RMA Hardware.
It's finally here, what you have been waiting for. TITASA brings round 2 of the Caribbean Motor Racing Championship. Come see the top cars, the best from Guyana, Jamaica, Barbados and camps out of the USA. Battle against the defending champion TNT Soca Racers. It's an event you don't want to miss. There will be non-stop action, non-stop circuit racing. Events include circuit cars, go-karts, motorbike, time attack and drift exhibition by TNT Top Drifters. Come see TNT's top drifters light up the track unlike anything you've ever seen. Who will break the lap record? It's all happening on July 30th at the Franklin Boudram Wallerfield International Raceway. So don't miss this event. Just be there to support your local champion racers.
Ladies and gentlemen, I want to say, we're all happy. In fact, our studio, just to congratulate the attorney, Jehan Mohammed. She just had her baby, Jehan Ali, sorry, her husband, police officer, Mr. Ali. First baby, congratulations, attorney, Jehan Mohammed. All right, we just heard you had a bouncing baby boy. I wonder if I'm the godfather. You never know. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm looking for, someone just asked me, could you show the suspect in connection with the boy that was knocked down? In South, this is the suspect. He's in custody right now. All right? Remove the CG bar. Let me see what he looks like. Right, this is the suspect that it is alleged he drove his van in connection with the young man David. Also, I'm looking for a man by the name of Ryan Ali. Look at his photo. All right? Anybody know this guy? I'm looking for Ryan Ali. All right? Ryan Ali, that's right. He's from Cashew Gardens, Carson Field. All right, Ryan Ali, person of interest in connection. I don't want to say what it is as yet, but I'll have to get in contact with the cops. Show me another picture of him. Ryan Ali. If you know Ryan Ali, text me on 294 on his whereabouts. Get in contact with me. Ladies and gentlemen, this dog is 8-year-old. Dog went missing 3:30 yesterday. If you are, look at this dog, look at this dog. If you see the, apparently we have a little, we're still trying to, if you see a dog like this, look at this dog. Somewhere, I don't know if it's on the, in the vicinity of the Priority Bus route, somewhere there, I believe. All right, it's my fault. I'm still trying to get the exact area where the dog had gone missing. Okay? Also, ladies and gentlemen, the Malabar double murder update. 2 individuals are in custody. In fact, they have been charged. Just to let you all know, they have been charged. These are the individuals that have been charged in connection. But it is alleged that the investigation has been hampered by ID parade problem. Come back to me. Also, ladies and gentlemen, and let me show you mashup again. Let me show you mashup again. After airing the video, men in custody for several robberies after footage was aired on Crime Watch. That is what, you know, every day we tell the police commissioner, hey, let's work together. Let's come together and see what we can do. Go ahead. Look at the footage. All right, remember we aired this clip. That is what you call performance. Open up the line. The guys have been caught. Renter Dread, get mash up all of them. I mash up all of them. I tell them I'm coming for them. Open up the line. So I get even. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead.
Yes, Mr. Allen. The incident that you spoke about yesterday by the bird sanctuary. 1:30 in the morning. It is a man that woman went to meet her, if you don't know. Because me as a woman, when I driving through there 7 o'clock, with the road busy,
You're entitled to your opinion. But let me give you a talk. Let me give you a talk. We get the names of all the guys. I have the names of all the fellas in connection with Sarah Mohammed and the bird sanctuary. This girl had stopped at the bird sanctuary to check herself. Apparently, she was having some menstrual pain and whatnot, and she had stopped at the bird sanctuary. This is her photo here. Right? Ladies and gentlemen, 4 names have already been given to the police, and I believe that those four names, in fact, we got it from our website, IANallen.org. There are people who reporting crime anonymously, and we got the information. We know where we know where the guy. Pardon me. Also, ladies and gentlemen, after just show the little clip of the robbery. Just go back to the robbery, please. We kind of short-staffed today, so we're having some, you know, so kind of bear with us. Go ahead. Right? Let me give you the joke. Let me give you the joke. Let me give you the joke. After we edit, I'm going to just leave you on a lighter note. After we edit, the sister texts one of the bandit on his phone. You want to know how I know all that? Watch this. I hear I.A.N. Allen, put up your picture. Watch out, John. I hear I.A.N. Allen, put up your picture. Go ahead. If anybody know where you are, he want to talk with you. Mommy say have no conversation or meet him yesterday, trying to call you. All that time, look how, I just showing you, come back to me. Look how parents, encouraging bandit. Just imagine that. Mommy say, don't talk to him. But when they get gunned down, he goes, a good boy, but he's robbing people. Just to let them know. We have photos of them in custody. Can I see it? The assistant police with the investigation. You're looking for your mother again? You're looking for mommy? Mommy said to talk to I.A.N. Allen, your big waist. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. Go ahead. And just to let you all know, it's one person that committed suicide. One person that committed suicide. I just have an area. I just have a shot of the house outside. Go ahead. Go ahead, really fast. Hi, good evening. You're live on Crime Watch. This is just an area of the house where the young man committed suicide. This is just an area of the house, ladies and gentlemen, where the young man committed suicide. Put up his photo. We don't know what drove him. Now you're hearing all kind of thing. You're hearing some woman must have had the password for his Facebook and maybe had a password for the Facebook and made that kind of statement. This is a young man that died, that committed suicide. If we could go back. Also, remember, ladies and gentlemen, we run of this program. We said, I have so much things to run here, but nevertheless, I'm out of time. I am out of time. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Crime Watch. This is I.A.N. Allen. We run of this program tonight at 10, 1:30 tomorrow. Make sure and download your app. You can see it on Crime Watch. Imagine, look at it on your phone from my Google Play. From your Google Play. Those of you who want to support Crime Watch financially, and you don't want to... wherever you are in the world out there, and you say I.A.N. Allen, because we need your support, you can go to PayPal. You can go to PayPal, and whatever contribution you want to make, go to my website, IANallen.org. This is I.A.N. Allen. This is Crime Watch. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. I.A.N. Allen's out. There's a There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe in your home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much game and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like Martin Luther King. Take me friendly on the phone so you can call us. We ain't gonna call you back, say they don't know if you call us. Say what you gonna do now, we all coming through now. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Go crime much if